Hello guys, Solitary Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing the Asterisk War. Many people have heard about the show. Digibro made a whole series of videos about how terrible this anime is. But is it really that bad? The thing that gets most people to drop this anime right away is that they have a misconception about the show because of the first couple of ecchi scenes. In the beginning of episode 1, Ayato accidentally sees Euless changing, and then later in the episode, he accidentally puts his hand on her breast. When people see this type of scene, they get the misconception that this show will be nothing but fan service. However, that is not the case. I watched the entire season, and there were barely any fan service scenes. The most you see is Ayato accidentally seeing the girls naked, or in their underwear. It's hardly ecchi. The main focus of this anime is the fights, which is rare in harem anime. Usually harem shows are meant to be watched for the ecchi scenes, but for this anime, if you don't enjoy the fight scenes, you won't enjoy the anime. There are no ecchi scenes worth watching. In the Asterisk War, there are humans with great physical skills known as Gene Stella. They can use weapons known as Lux, and each Lux possesses a different ability. Some can shoot out fire, some can control gravity, and some can cut through anything. These Lux can come in the form of a blade, axe, gun, and many other forms. Students from 6 elite schools compete in tournaments called Festas to demonstrate their powers and have the honor of being the strongest Gen Stella. Ayato had just transferred to Seiyukan Academy, and he had an awkward encounter with Euless, the number 5 student in the academy. Through spending time with her and learning more about her, he wants to be her partner for the Festas. She agrees, and they prepare for the upcoming tournament. There is only one issue though. Ayato can only use his power for 5 minutes. Euless and Ayato have to think of a plan to overcome that weakness. This show was trying to present itself as a harem show right from the start by introducing girls right away. I just didn't like the fact that the show kept trying to present itself as a harem show throughout the entire show. They tried to fit these scenes with Ayato accidentally seeing a girl naked. I felt like the show would have been better off if they did what Chivalry of a Failed Knight did, or what Clannad did, which was to have these other girls be just friends with the main character, and to develop the romance between the main female character and the main male character. This show just did not feel like a harem. Claudia barely showed up in this anime. Saya didn't have any romantic moments with Ayato, even though she's his childhood friend. Ayato saved Kirin from her uncle, but that just felt like something a friend would do. By trying to keep this as a harem, there was no romantic development whatsoever between Euless and Ayato. So with no romance, barely any ecchi scenes, and with Ayato spending most of his time with one girl, the only thing you can look forward to are the fight scenes. That just shows the sloppy direction for the show. Either make it a full-on romance show or a full-on harem ecchi anime. The fights in this anime had great build-up. The build-up to the final opponent Ayato had to fight was amazing. We learned more about Irene's personality and her motives beforehand. We also got to see just how powerful Irene is. The build-up to the fight between Irene and Ayato made me really excited for the fight. The weapons and the abilities of the weapons used by students were nice to look at with beautiful colors and animation. The fight scenes look really nice to watch, and the animation was great throughout. The characters moved quickly during the fight scenes, and it looked really natural. The great thing about this anime was that the weapons and the abilities of the weapons had a lot of variety to them. It wasn't just swords with energy blasts. The fights were unpredictable as well. It wasn't just Ayato using his best move on an opponent and the battle would be over. Ayato had a time limit of 5 minutes that he had to overcome, and he made great strategies to defeat his opponent within that time. The fights were almost as enjoyable as the fights I see in shonen fighting shows. The only negative to the fight scenes was that it was pretty dumb that Ayato had a limit on his powers that was placed by his sister for some unknown reason. It seems like that was just a plot device to keep Ayato from becoming too strong. I felt like they should have just made Ayato not that strong to begin with and had him gain more power over time. In terms of the characters, Ayato was a boring generic nice guy, which I hate. I can't stand those characters. Euless was a tsundere, but it wasn't that bad, as she didn't keep insulting Ayato throughout the entire show. I found her personality to be bearable. Kirin was a generic shy girl. She didn't appeal to me that much. Saya was a kudere who acted really cheeky at times. I did like her personality. My favorite character, Claudia, barely got any screen time. She was so hot and seductive towards Ayato. How did she not get more screen time? The music and visuals in the opening and ending were great. The opening was very catchy, and the ending was decent to listen to. The music during the episodes wasn't anything special. I really only liked the music when the opening song was playing during a scene. The animation style looked good, and the animation throughout the show, especially during the fights, was great. I would recommend the show to anyone who is a fan of magical schools and cool looking fights. As a harem anime, it fails though. This show kept focusing on one girl, yet didn't have major romantic development between the main male character and the main female character. This show just didn't have any direction to it. No amazing ecchi scenes either. I give the show a 6 out of 10. So that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.